In the first week of June 2025, Big Hit Music officially announced that RM and V would complete their military service on June 10th, followed by Jimin and Jungkook on June 11th at different locations. RM and V in Chuncheon, and Jimin and Jungkook in Yongkyeon, with a short greeting session planned for staff only. No large public event planned. The agency also requested that fans refrain from attending the site for safety reasons. Narrow roads were considered risky if large crowds formed. The day after the announcement, media outlets and ARMY fans everywhere were abuzz with excitement. In various locations across Korea, iconic landmarks lit up in purple, symbolizing ARMY's unwavering love and support for BTS. Photos of fountains and purple lights went viral on social media. Not just a welcome, but a symbolic celebration that gave fans goosebumps. One moment that caught everyone's attention was the fan reaction to Jungkook's upcoming Discharge. 2 days before his release date, thousands of ARMY fans gathered near symbolic banners and posters. Even military personnel joined in the small celebratory moments that melted fans' hearts. Viral comments like, "We've waited 18 months, this is our dream come true," flooded timelines everywhere. Fans also highlighted Jungkook's post on Weverse, "Today is shoulder day," which sparked memes like, "Those shoulders are a bridge." ARMYs laughed, felt emotional, and even went into panic mode, admiring Jungkook's increasingly athletic physique after military service. Reactions to RM and V were equally filled with admiration. RM, the leader, was praised for his maturity and strength after posting a selfie in uniform with no caption. Many fans felt his leadership aura had grown even stronger. Meanwhile, V, who served in the anti-terror unit, was said to radiate a dramatic aura that made ARMY's hearts race even faster. The peak of ARMY's reactions happened when fans launched a Purple Light project and banners that read, "BTS is back." Many wrote special messages, "Chapter 3 is upon us," signaling a new chapter for BTS after the long military hiatus. Imagine the atmosphere on social media. ARMYs tweeted, commented, and shared photos of the purple lights, screenshots of Jungkook's Weverse caption, and selfies with merchandise, all saying things like, "Sending virtual hugs to them," in fans' language. It wasn't just hype, it was a profound expression of love. The agency and media repeatedly shared reminders too. Kpop, CNA, and Hindustan Times reported that fans were asked to keep their distance since it wasn't a public event. Headlines like "BTS fans asked to refrain from visiting RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook at military discharge" weren't just clickbait, they were a call to fans, and ARMYs responded positively. Now, with BTS members gradually finishing their military service, and Suga scheduled to complete his on June 21st, the hope of a full BTS reunion feels closer than ever. Fans are also excited for the BTS Festa on June 13th to 14th as a warm-up for the highly anticipated reunion. In early June 2025, Big Hit Music officially announced the discharge plans for 4 BTS members. RM and V would greet fans symbolically in Chuncheon on June 10th, while Jimin and Jungkook would appear in Yongkyeon on June 11th, in a short message format limited to staff, rather than a full public event. The agency emphasized that ARMY should not come directly to the military sites. Restricted access could create a dangerous crowding risk, and the safety of both artists and fans is the top priority. In the days following the announcement, ARMY's social media timelines became jam-packed with excitement. Hashtags like #BTSisBack and #PurpleWelcome flooded Instagram and X, with photos of landmarks all over Korea, like the fountain in front of JTBC and the Banpo Bridge, lit up in purple, symbolizing ARMY's trust and love. These visuals made many fans feel emotionally home even before seeing them, like the country and the fandom were welcoming them back with all their hearts. On the fan side, Jungkook's upcoming discharge caused a social media frenzy. According to the Times of India, thousands of supporters made banners, posters, and even gathered near the discharge site. Some military personnel joined in the small celebration, showing universal respect and support. Comments like, "We've waited 18 months, this is our dream come true," echoed among ARMYs, highlighting just how long fans have been waiting for this moment. Previously, Jungkook teased fans with a Weverse post saying, "Today is shoulder day." That simple caption triggered funny and positive reactions, with memes like, "Those shoulders are a bridge," trending on fans' timelines. Many comments noted that his plan to appear in his symbolic greeting, now with a more mature and healthier build, would be one of the most highly anticipated visuals of this moment. Meanwhile, RM's return is closely tied to his mature aura. After sharing a selfie in his military uniform without a caption, his intense gaze seemed to say it all: "I'm ready to return." Netizens noted that RM now looks more mature and dignified, not just the group's leader but an artist who has grown through nearly 2 years of experience. V also stole the spotlight. Serving in the anti-terror SDT unit, V's dramatic and mysterious aura was amplified by ARMY's longing for his visuals and personality. Many fans imagined how emotional it would be when V appeared, looked at the camera, or gave a brief wave, enough to melt ARMYs in seconds. Jimin and Jungkook, who served together, are expected to show strong chemistry when they appear side by side. ARMYs even organized a Purple Light project in Yongkyeon, hoping that the visual of the 7-member group would merge into one symbolic expression of love and unity. The timing of BTS Festa on June 13th to 14th is perfectly placed, making all of this feel like a sweet warm-up before a full reunion party popper. On Reddit, ARMYs shared their plans for celebrating this meaningful moment. Some took a full week off just to stream, others planned trips to Korea, while some decided to re-watch old concerts and classic MVs as a sign of their love. One fan wrote, "The reality that BTS will really finally be back this month for good just hit me like a sack of bricks. What are you doing to celebrate?" One thing that also went viral: reminders from the agency and media that fans should not go directly to the discharge sites. Filmfare reported that Big Hit asked ARMY to respect the private process and avoid causing sudden traffic jams or crowds. ARMYs responded with the hashtag #CareNotCrowd as a show of symbolic support from afar. The wait has now turned into a global virtual celebration. ARMY teams have launched hashtag projects, digital stickers, and purple filters on TikTok and Instagram. There were even reports from the Times of India that local soldiers and civilians joined in the celebration around the discharge sites. This shows BTS's impact not just among fans but also within the broader community, indirectly bringing peace and happiness. The full BTS reunion is getting closer. Suga is scheduled to be discharged on June 21st, completing the long-awaited 7-member lineup. The vibe among ARMYs on Reddit is filled with hope and excitement. Many fans say that this is not just a reunion, but the beginning of Chapter 3 of BTS, a new chapter in their career journey.